Hey Pisces, so I'm starting off with the water signs because I got poorly, missed the last YouTube readings. I was quite poorly, so I'm feeling a lot better today, as you can tell. So I'm doing the water signs first. These will be extended readings. If you are an avid watcher, please join me on Patreon. The link is in the description box below. And if you want the extended just for this reading, the link to Vimeo where you can get the extended there also. On the Patreon there'll be all the bonus material and the extenders to all your videos, so if you are a watcher of your sun, moon, your rising and your Venus, you'll be able to find them all there. So I'm going to dive straight in. These are now weeklies, so this is from the 17th until the 24th. Pisces. So I'm going to dive straight in. Pisces. We are on the Libra full moon as well, so that can shift quite a lot. Just as I said that, we get the Queen of Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So the Queen of Air. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You may have a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart somewhere. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you and seeing the humour in situations. So you are kind of going through a release, through a cleanse, you know, releasing things that no longer serve you, which is a perfect opportune time to do it as we're on the Libra full moon as well. So what's crossing that energy for my Pisces? Letting go. Four of Pentacles, the Four of Earth. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions and giving to those less fortunate. But the Four of Earth is usually the Four of Pentacles, so he's holding on so tightly to that one pentacle. If he'd just let go, he'd be able to get the other three, so then he'd have four. You know, so sometimes we've got to release things in order to kind of accumulate. So why is this coming right now? The Nine of Fire. Don't give up, protect that which you've created and believe in yourself. Have courage. So it's the Wounded Warrior card. So I do feel like there's been some kind of wounds in the past. It could be like letting go of a person. But the Queen of Air energy, she does let go of the past. You know, she's got to that point where she can tell the truth, tell us from the bullshitters, basically. So it's almost like, you know, step forward, tell me your story, and as soon as I feel like you're bullshitting me, I'm going to cut the cord. But I do feel like there's cords that are still weighing on you, you know, cords that you're struggling releasing. Yeah, in the past we've got the life experience card, which is the Tower. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that led to change, time to spread your wings. On top of that, we've got the Six of Air. So again, I feel like you have cut cords to people or a certain person, or that's what you're trying to do. We've got things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, even taking a trip. So maybe you have been like thinking, you know, it is the 6th, 2022, resonates on the 6th vibration. Keep bagging on about that. You know, balance, peace, harmony, love. And maybe you're starting to put things into play, you know, like vacations and things, where you want to go, what you need to do. Yeah, because at present we've got the Awakening. Looking at things from a different perspective and a temporary standstill, it's important to be yourself. So I feel like you are going through, I wanted to say a rude awakening then. So maybe it's been like a quite tough awakening. But especially if it's going through legal situations. Now we've got the Ace of Air, Ace of Swords. Brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of situations, the challenging beginning. I feel like seeing the truth of a situation is the challenge. The truth of a situation, because you are in like Wounded Warrior mode. So maybe you've seen the truth, and sometimes the truth is a hard pill to swallow. Sometimes we don't want to see the truth because it hurts, you know. Your power, the Queen of Fire, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy, you may carry that in your chart. But the Queen of Fire being your power, it's to kind of like glow up after a burnout. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So, again, being assertive of your independence. Maybe you've kind of been thrown into the pool of independence that when you weren't expecting it. The outside influence of that is the Three of Air, the Three of Swords. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others. Maybe you stayed in the situation for longer than you should. So, Spirit's hope for you now, we have, well, hopes and fears. The Five of Air, The Five of Swords. Bullies. Argumentative people. Unwise choices. Learn what you can from this situation and review everyone's motives. So maybe you need to kind of keep reviewing. Maybe you're in that place where you are reviewing everyone's motives because you don't want to be hurt again. And the Eight of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So the Eight of Cups is about leaving the past behind and going off onto ventures new. But I feel like there's still like a cord, like a bungee cord pulling you back. Your outcome is the Seven of Earth. So, patience. Seeds well planted, unnecessary worry, a temporary pause in action. So the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Earth, is about kind of like sowing the seeds now in order to be able to reap what you've sown in the future. You could be going to like July. July could be significant with it being the 7th month. Just as I said that, the Seven of Water fell out of my deck, which is options and choices. So you might feel that you've not really got many options or choices at present. But I'm going to get a bit of clarification on this, and then I'm going to go into the extended where I'm going to dig a lot deeper as to what's been going on, why is it going on now, what is coming in the future from this situation. So for the clarification, I'm using these, and I absolutely love them. My friend gave them the holographic ones. That's the High Priestess. I do love these. So the Queen of Swords, while she here at the situation, the Empress. The Empress in reverse. Could be dealing with children as well. Look at these. They're so beautiful. The Empress. So, Taurus energy. We're going to Taurus on the 8th, April the 20th. Could be waiting for that. Could be children involved as well. There's been a lot of worry in the past. We've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So, you know, honestly, I love these cards. The Nine of Swords in reverse. It looks like you are coming out of a period of a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of sleepless nights, that type of thing. Kind of want to go back towards the lockdowns as well with everything that we're going on. All this energy could be stemming back from that. Maybe there's been a massive awakening whilst we were going through all that. And it's almost like some people did see it as like invisible bars on the windows and doors, you know, that type of energy. You're definitely coming out of that energy now. Where's the Empress in reverse? King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. There could have been situations with finances. Finances could have dipped. Again, a lot of people's did. Or you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. The King of Pentacles is very wise in his investments. He's very wise in how he invests his time, his money, his effort, you know, that type of thing. He accumulates well. So I feel like that's what you're going into now. The Nine of Fire, why is it coming around now? Don't give up, protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. We have got the Five of Wands. So there could have definitely been some kind of like battles, arguments, you know, where you were like kind of weighing up people's motives and things like that. It does look like there's been some drama. The Eight of Wands, yeah. It may still be in your energy now with the Eight of Wands. Can't stop doing this. The Eight of Wands, communication. So there could have been like communication where you feel like you've got to defend yourself. I kind of want to say don't. So take it as it resonates, but I do kind of want to say don't. There's no need for you to defend yourself. Like, don't carry that burden. Because in the past, with the Tower, you've got the Fool card. So this kind of Tower moment has happened for a reason, because it's kind of pushed you out your comfort zone. And it's made you take those risks, you know, those leaps of faith, that leap of faith within, like, moving forward towards yourself. Some of my passes could have actually made a big decision in moving. It could be a moving job. It could be moving property. But I feel like there's been a massive decision made. Whether you put it into fruition yet, I'm not sure. But with the awakening, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you are like kind of trying to manifest finances in order to make this big move. Juggling finances. There's been definitely some kind of arguments going on in the past, because you kind of turn your back on that. Someone could have been like kind of taking the mick, really, you know, with money. Kind of draining your resources. And you've got to that point where you are willing to cut those people out. The Queen of Swords, again. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, because the sun. You know, the sun is shining down. It's almost like with the Libra full moon, the energy is now on your side. I feel like that's why you don't need to justify yourself, because I feel like the energy is going to justify it for you. The Ace of Air, near future. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You could definitely have been dealing with a relationship or a partnership or even a business partnership. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So you are letting go of one way of doing things. Some of my passes are definitely letting go of property, letting go of somewhere where they thought was a home, that type of thing. You're letting go of that now. The Page of Wands, because something new and exciting is coming in. Page of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy there. We are in Aries at the moment. There's something new and exciting, and I kind of feel like you know what it is. You know, we've got the Hangman in reverse. See, the delays are going to be over quite quickly. Taurus energy again, so you may still, it may be happening when we get into Taurus season. The Queen of Fire being your power. We've got the Eight of Cups. It's time to move on. It's time to, you know, follow your intuition and leave those emotional cups in the past. You know, end in a massive karmic cycle. The outside influences, there has been great sadness. The Ace of Swords in reverse. See, lies, deceit. There could have been truthful communication that was kind of not tactfully given. You know, that type of thing. Why's the Ace of Swords in reverse? The Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is like kind of quick, impulsive action. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Again, you have got a lot of air here, unless it happened whilst we was in Aquarius season. But the Knight of Swords, it kind of came in quick. I do feel like the rug's been pulled from under your feet in some sense in the past, and you're still kind of healing from that. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles, because we're kind of like waiting on some kind of gifts of like money, time and effort. You know, balance being brought back into a situation with the Six of Pentacles. I've got to laugh because that reminds me of my friend. My friend actually looked exactly like that. So strange. So you could be waiting on a payout. You could be waiting on something that's owed to you. I feel like it is, but you're still weighing up these people's motives. The Nine of Cups, it's time to make your own wishes granted, but I do feel like you are going to be celebrating your own achievements. You know, the Queen of Wands, the glow up again. Pisces, if I'm talking to Pisces women, go out and buy yourself the flowers. I don't even know why I wanted to say that. Treat yourself like the Queen of Wands. You know, she loves herself. Not in a negative way, not in an ego way. She does love herself. Because your outcome with the Seven of Earth, we've got the Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy there. You've got a lot of earth and a lot of air. But the Hermit in reverse is about coming out. It's about coming out of isolation. You know, when we're in Hermit mode, we go inwards. And I do feel like this Hermit mode, this like kind of isolation period, maybe that's why we're going towards the lockdowns and things like that. I mean, that was a pivotal point because that's where you've kind of made a lot of decisions. Now you're coming out of Hermit mode. If it's like being single and that type of thing, I feel like you're ready to put yourself out there again. You know, with the Seven of Earth, it's like you're planting the seeds energetically. We've got the High Priest. You know, the High Priest, the Hierophant, whatever you want to call it. The High Priest is new keys, new home, new keys to a new life. You know, that type of energy. But I feel like you've been given the keys to a new life. And we've got the Page of Cups. See, there's definitely an offer coming in. It could be a new person, but it is towards you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Like a new committed offer. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You may be dealing with another water sign. But the Queen of Cups embodies intuition, psychic powers, emotions. You know, and she does nurture herself. And she does take time out to kind of like gather her thoughts and, you know, get on top of emotions. So I do feel like there's been hurt in the past. Looks like emotional hurt, but you are like trudging your way through it. And very soon, I feel like you're coming out the other side. So if this is where I leave you with lots of love. And if I'm meeting you on the extended, I'm heading over there now to see what is going on exactly.